And that's what I also like, how unsettling it was and how there was no way out for these girls. And why, hello there, my YouTube friends, and welcome back to 31. So, our adventures through the 31 days continue as we go from years, as we started from 1987 and we're heading all the way to a horror movie that was out last year. But, of course, we're not quite there yet. No, our next stop is 2005. So it's day 19 and we are in 2005. And for that, I am reviewing The Descent. Yes, a British horror from the guy who gave us Dog Soldiers. This follows a group of extreme cave exploring, a group of girls that are extreme cave explorers that get lost in the caving tunnels and soon find themselves hunted down and are the prey of a hideous creature race called the Crawlers that can see in the dark and are made to rip you to shreds with their bare teeth and claws. So, let's get on to my likes and dislikes about this one then. First of all, my likes. I like this story. I found it somewhat original because I don't ever recall seeing a film like this where you're lost in a cave and you have no way out and you get hunted by these hideous creatures. That's what I liked. I also found it very unsettling and scary. Just gore as well, and and it really has that claustrophobic feel. So if you've got claustrophobia and you want to be scared, then definitely go and see this one. This has, I've enjoyed this film a lot. I saw it for the first time about a few years ago now, and I thought, wow, this is good. I've got to check out the second film, because they did do a sequel to this, The Descent Part 2. But right now I'm talking about The Descent Part 1. So, yeah, I like the story, and I like the claustrophobic feel to it. I also like the unsettling and the horror and the gore. And I also like these creatures that are the Crawlers. Kind of like the Rake, they hunt in the dark, and they are just nasty. They're ugly creatures that have sharp teeth, and and it's like, what are they? That's another thing. I like the mystery behind these things. What are they? Are they deformed cavemen? Are they a lower species than us that evolved in darkness? What are they? We don't know, and that's what makes it even more creepier, I think. These creatures, we don't know what they are, but we know they hunt underground. Another thing I liked was the ending. Now, there's two endings to this. See, there was an alternate ending made for the American cut. I've not seen the American ending. I think the American ending, we have a final girl that gets out and escapes. But in the version I saw, and I'm sure I'm not giving any spoilers away because this film is 13 years old. In the ending I saw, she got out, but then it turned out to be a dream sequence, and then she had a hallucination of her daughter, and she was left alive still, whilst the Crawlers were crawling in for the kill. That's so that's one ending. Let me know down in the comments below. Is that the ending that was out in America, or was it the British ending? I never saw this in cinemas because I was only 14 in 2005, and I wasn't old enough to see. I wasn't quite old enough to see this film, but I remember, I remember it coming out in cinemas and that, and people saying it was good. But yes, I don't know much else about it. But I do like this film. I do like the story, I like the dialogue, I like the cinematography. I liked how this starts off as a harmless, you know, like girly outing, and then they get lost in the tunnels and they become prey to these creatures. And that's what I also like, how unsettling it was and how there was no way out for these girls. And in the sequel, which I've only seen a few times, you know, I remember the ending to that. But like I said, back to the Descent Part 1. Have I got any dislikes? I don't think so. I can't think of anything negative to say about this one. I guess one negative I could say was it was too dark in some scenes, but other than that, I can't complain. But yeah, let's get on to my final thoughts and ratings because I'm running out of stuff to say about this film. I enjoyed The Descent. It was a great suspenseful film, great horror elements in there, great gore, great graphics, great cinematography, great directing, and great actresses that we had in this film. Great kill count, great everything probably. So I'm gonna probably give The Descent. I think I will. Yeah, I'm gonna give this 4 machetes out of 5. So that's quite a good score for that. 4 machetes out of 5 for The Descent. So that has been 31 day 19, and that has been my review on The Descent. So if you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to share with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and to hit that notification bell. All of my social media links, my Facebook group, The Random Horror Madhouse, my Twitter, Instagram, are all linked down below in the description. So be sure to check all that out. And yeah, I will see you tomorrow. And until then, don't have nightmares.